Hello, guys. I hope you guys are doing good and I hope you guys are in good health. And welcome to this week live PMP Q&A session. And as you guys normally do, please let me know in the chat box whether you could able to see me and hear me properly. And also, already a lot of participants started wishing me. Let me wish them back. Hi, LJ. Good to see you. I think you are attending my session for the very first time. Welcome to my session. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. Hi, Prashant. Hi, Sumit. Hi, Sajid. Hi, Ajanta. Hi, Rajesh. Hi, Gopal. Ajit, thank you so much. Sajid, thank you so much for giving feedback that you can see me and hear me well. Hi, Abash. Good to have you. Good to see you. Even after you pass PMP, you are here. And good weather in Bahrain. That's nice to hear. Hi, Saji. Hi, Abdul. Hi, Adnan. Hi, Shubhra. Good to see you. Hi, Arnab. Hi, Venki. Hi, Sudakar. Good to see you. Hi, Prathamesh. Hi, Kafil. Good to see you, man. Okay, I'm getting excited because I'm seeing a lot of my students. Good to see. Okay, guys. So, as I normally do, let's wait for 2-3 minutes and then let's get started with our session because I expect more participants. Let's wait for them. Meanwhile, if you guys have any questions, please ask me in the comment section. I will try to answer those questions. So, any questions, please ask. Definitely, I'll be answering because I'll be taking 2-3 minutes to start our session. Okay. Hi, Vidu. Good to see you. And yeah, you're joining live after a long time. Welcome back. Hi, Faraz. Hi, Bashori. Good to see you. Even after passing PMP, you are here. Good to see you. Same here, Faraz. Nice to see you. Hi, Adnan. Oh, this is your first live session with me. Oh, okay. That's nice to hear, buddy. Welcome to the live session. Hi, Balraj. Good to have you. Okay, guys, let's give just 1 minute and then we are going to start. Hi, Faraz. Yeah, I know you're joining after a long time. Good to see you, man. Okay. Arnab says no question at that point in time, just to inform you that I was watching the video on introduction management. Good, Arnab. Good that you have started doing the homework. That's very important. Okay, let me start with the good news. I don't know who is at Boogie Play, but Boogie Play says your live sessions are very helpful. I passed my exam with above target in all three. Congratulations, Boogie Play. Nevertheless, I want to know your real name. Congratulations. This is a tremendous achievement. This is a tremendous achievement. Please celebrate your success. Hi, Sujit. Hi, Faraz. Okay, guys, let's not waste any time. Let's get started. From the chat, I could able to see there are a lot of first time participants in this particular live session. So for them, I just wanted to explain the nature of the session. So people who already know the nature of the session, please bear with me for just 2 minutes so that we can also take our new participants in the same page. Good. So, guys, in this session, I'm going to discuss 5 questions, 5 PMP questions, which is focused on agile life cycle. How I will be discussing the question is, first, I will be showing you guys a question, and then approximately I will be giving 1 minute to 1.5 minutes for you guys to answer that question. You guys have to read that question, pick an option, and please put that option in the chat because I'm interested to know which option you guys are picking. After that, I will be approaching that question and then I will be revealing the right choice. So this process will continue for the 5 sets of questions which we are going to discuss in today's class. Without wasting any time, let's get started. So what you're seeing on my screen, it's your first question, guys. And I'm going to give you approximately 60 seconds for this. And one kind request, if you guys are watching my session on your mobile phone, if you guys have any resolution issue, please make it full screen. Even after making it full screen, if you guys are facing any resolution issue, switch to your laptop. That would be my kind request. I'm going to start the timer. Your time starts now. Okay. So let me read the chat. I'm more interested to know which options you guys are picking. So I could able to see, oh, there is no winner. Some group of people are picking B. Some group of participants are picking option C. It's a combination of B and C. That's good to know. Okay, guys, let me take up this question. You are a project manager of a product development team, and your team is working on a. Just give me 1 second. Yes. Let me read it again. You are a project manager of a product development team, and your team is working in Scrum of Scrum approach. Software team build releases did not include a compliance requirement that was already implemented by the hardware team. The product owner had informed the software team about the compliance requirements during one of the meetings, but no one recorded it. Which of the following options should the project manager carry out to avoid this problem in the future? So, what I understood from the question is I'm working as a project manager for a product development team, and my team is working in a Scrum of Scrum approach. My software team, at the time of building the software, they did not included a compliance requirements that was already implemented by the hardware team. The product owner has already informed the software team about this compliance requirement. This means the product owner has already requested software team to consider this compliance requirement in one of the meetings, but the software team members did not record it. What was asked in the question, as a project manager, how you will avoid these kind of problems in the future? That's what asked in the question. Let me read the options now. Option A, discuss with the team and up the frequency of backlog refinement sessions. Looks like a good choice because here the product owner has informed about the compliance requirement during one of the meetings, but software team did not recorded it. Any requirements has to go back to the product backlog, right? So when we are increasing the frequency of backlog refinement, these kind of problem will be avoided in the future. A, it's not a bad choice. Let me read option B. Execute an ad hoc sprint retrospective with the team and together define an agreed upon workflow between teams. See, this is an excellent choice. Let me provide my reasoning for that. See, if you carefully read the question, I think there is a coordination problem. The software team and hardware team is not having a good coordination. Software team wants to consider a compliance requirement which was implemented by hardware team, but somehow it is missed. So here the actual problem is a coordination. Now in option B, what you're doing, you're collaborating with your team, you're conducting an ad hoc retrospective, and you are defining a workflow between hardware and software team. Option B, it's giving solution for the problem which you have in the question. I'm comparing A and B. For me, B looks like a better choice than A. I'm eliminating option A. Let me read option C. Perform backlog refinement with team and product owner before the every iteration. See, this is also a good choice. When you are doing backlog refinement before every iteration, these kind of problems will be avoided in the future. But ask yourself, which is best? As I already mentioned, the problem which you have in the question, it's more of a coordination issue between hardware and software team. Still, option B is best because option B is giving solution for the coordination problem. C is eliminated. For me, still B stands best. Let me read the last option, which is D. Escalate this issue to the sponsor. When you're doing this, you are shying away from your project responsibilities. When your project has a problem, you have to solve it, not anyone. Option D is also eliminated. For this question, my pick would be option B. So let me set up the expectations upfront, guys. This is how in the real PMP exam questions will be. I would say more difficult than this. You will definitely find two or three best options. You have to pick the right one. Yeah. One trick, whenever you are picking an option, always ask yourself whether this option is solving the problem what I have in the question. And when the answer is yes, trust me, that is the right answer. Trust your first instinct always. Okay, guys, let's move on. Okay, good. So now for this question, I cannot show you the timer considering the resolution. So I will be approximately giving you 1 to 1.5 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay, I could able to see option C is getting majority. Good. Okay, guys, let me try this question. An organization is running a project with a Scrum of Scrum approach, which includes some critical hardware deployment by an agile team. After every sprint, the hardware is integrated with the software, which is developed by another agile team. The team's progress is good, but the customer is giving slow approvals. The project manager had a discussion, and the customer insists that the approval can only be given after their testing, which is taking a long time. How can the project manager accelerate the approval and build customer trust at the same time? Okay. See, this question has a lot of garbage statement. So the actual context of the question, it's very simple. Team's progress is good, but the customer is giving slow approvals on the deliverable which team is producing to the customer. And you have tried to had a discussion with the customer, and you found out the root cause of slow approval is your customer is saying before they give approval, they want to do the testing. That testing is taking long time. So that is the root cause of this problem. So what is the problem? Slow approvals from the customer. That is a problem. What was the root cause of the problem? Customer says before approval is given, I want to do testing, and the testing time is more. That's what customer says. That was a root cause. So what was asked in the question, how as a project manager you will fasten up this approval process, and you will how as a project manager you will build the customer trust at the same time. Good, let me read the options now. Option A, request the customer to send representatives to witness the team's testing to pre-approve the test. See, it's not a good choice. Whenever you are delivering a product, before customer gives approval, they will do their own testing. You can't ask your customer to send some representative to see your internal testing and based on that give approvals. No, that will never happen. Option A, it's not a good choice. Let me read option B. Work out with the customer to defer some of the unnecessary tests that will help to get the customer approval faster. First of all, nowhere in the question it is stated customer is doing some unnecessary test. So option B, it's also not a good choice. Let me read option C. Propose new terms for team members and customer stakeholders to work aside the customer testers to run tests in their environment. This is an excellent choice. See, by doing option C, what you are doing is, while your internal team member is doing testing, at the same time you are giving deliverable to the customer is also doing the testing. This means these two testings is happening in parallel. With that, customer also will complete the test sooner, and then you will get the approval faster. Option C, it's an excellent choice. Considering option C, I'm eliminating A and B, because by doing option C, I'm accelerating the approvals. Let me read the last option, which is D. Fast track the project schedule to manage the delay of the customer approval. See, you can fast track, but how you will fast track? By doing option C, you can do a fast tracking. In option C, fast tracking is inbuilt. If you personally ask me, this means your testing and your customer testing is happening in parallel. Option C is giving precise solution. Then D is more generic. So for this question, my pick would be option C, which most of the people picked. Good job, guys. Excellent job. So keep this one simple trick in mind. As I said in question number 1, when you are selecting an option, ask yourself whether that option is solving the problem which you have in the question. Simple. Good. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on to the third question, and then I cannot show you the timer, but approximately I'll be giving you a minute. Your time starts now. Okay. I could able to see option B is getting majority, and I see some people are picking option C as well. Okay, good. Okay, guys, let me take this question. The product owner of a strategically important project is unhappy because a lot of user stories the team has presented did not meet expectations. The team did a root cause analysis and found out small tasks which are necessary to complete the user stories were not performed. As a project manager, what would you suggest to the team as corrective action? So, what I understand from this particular question is, or what I understood from the particular question is, the product owner of a project is unhappy because lot of user stories team has presented did not meet the product owner expectations. So, we identified a problem. The root cause of the problem is it is found out small tasks which are necessary to complete the user stories were not performed. What was asked in the question, as a project manager, what is the corrective action you will take? Okay, we have a problem. What is the problem? User stories did not meet the expectations. We have a root cause. What is the root cause? Small tasks which are necessary to complete the user stories were not performed. Now we're going to pick an option. With that, we will be addressing the cause so that the problem will be fixed. Let's look for that option. Option A: define a ground rule stating the product owner should prioritize the product backlog frequently, and that small task should be captured in the product backlog. See, first of all, this is not a prioritization problem. So, what is the actual root cause? Some small task has been missed. So, option A, it's not a good choice for me. And also, task will not be part of the product backlog. Only user stories will be part of the product backlog. Let me read option B: add the small task with either the DOD or acceptance criteria. DOD means definition of done. This is an excellent choice. See, when you are adding the completion of the small task as one of the checkpoint in the definition of done, before team says I have completed the user stories, what they will do, they will open the definition of done and then they will check whether all the task or all the points which is listed in the definition of done, it's completed or not. When you are mentioning this completion of a small task as one of the criteria in DOD, automatically team will make sure they are completing the small task so that the same problem will not get repeated. Option B, it's an excellent choice for me. Considering option B, I am eliminating option A. Let me read option C. Combine multiple small tasks to come out with stories that are consistent with key objectives. Option C, it's completely irrelevant. Nowhere in the question we are talking about we are not in alignment with key objectives. So option C is eliminated. Let me read the last option, which is D. Get the sprint backlog reprioritized to favor the smaller stories and reassign them daily. Again, nowhere in the question we are talking about we have a problem with the prioritization. So option D is also eliminated. For this question, my pick would be option B, which most of the people picked. Good job, guys. When you guys want to do this question correctly, you guys should definitely know what is definition of done. When you guys know the concept behind definition of done, automatically you will be picking the right choice for this question. Good job. Let's move on, guys. So let's do the fourth question, and I'm going to give you 60 seconds for this question. Your time starts now. Okay, let me read the chat. I could able to see. That's nice. A is getting majority. I'm getting excited because my students are picking option A. Uh, it doesn't mean A is right. Okay, and I see some D as well. Okay, people are confused between, means participants are confused between A and D. Good. Let me take this question. Good. You are working as a project manager on an agile project. In one of the team meetings, your project sponsor got frustrated because the product launched in the previous release got a lot of negative reviews, and the sales team members added IRR of the project became negative. Your project sponsor asked you to bring the IRR back to positive. As a project manager, what should be your next step? Okay, what I understood from the question is I'm working as a project manager on an agile project. In one of the team meetings, my project sponsor got frustrated because the product launched in the previous release got lot of negative reviews from the end users. This means end users are not liking the product which I launched. Along with that, what sales team members are adding, they are adding because of this negative reviews, my project IRR become negative. This means I have a problem in achieving the project's profitability. So what my sponsor is asking, my sponsor is asking to bring the IRR back to positive. This means my sponsor is asking to bring the IRR, positive, means to achieve the profitability. What should be my next step? Good. What is the problem here? IRR become negative. What is the root cause? Because the product which I launched in the previous release started getting lot of negative reviews from the end users. Now let's pick an option. With that, let's try to address that cause. Let's read option A. Together with the agile team, do market research and understand the value end users seek. See, this is an excellent choice. As I already mentioned, the root cause of our problem is end users are not liking the product. Now, when you're doing option A, you are doing market research and you are trying to understand what is the likes and dislikes of the end users. So, what will happen after you understand that? You will implement all the likes of the end users. Automatically, your IRR will become positive because end users will start liking your product. Option A, it's giving solution to the problem what I have in the question. Let me read option B. A is a very good choice. Facilitate a meeting with your cross functional agile team and find ways to reduce your product price lower than your competitor's price. See, nowhere in the question it is stated your product price is higher than the competitor's price. Option B, it's not relevant. I'm eliminating B. For me, still A stands best. Let me read option C. Discuss with the team and come up with some innovative designs for your product, which will help you to regain market share. Guys, ask yourself, in A, you are coming up with a product by considering the likes of the end user. In C, you are coming up with some innovative product. Which will stand in the market? Definitely the former one, right? When you're developing a product which has the likes of the end users, only then end user will start liking it. Just because you are developing an innovative product, it's not like end user will like it. So option C is eliminated for this reason. For me, still A stands best. Let me read the last option, which is D. Perform product backlog refinement together with the product owner and add the features which will help you to increase your market share. Very good choice. But in the PMP exam, you should always pick an option which you will do first. First, I will do option A. This means I will understand what is the likes of the end users, means what are the requirements that I should consider so that end user will like my product. And after that, I will do option D. I will add those requirements in the product backlog and I will prioritize so that team will consider that requirement. So A first, then D. So D is eliminated. For this question, my pick would be option A. Good job, guys. People who picked option A, very good job. You guys killed it. Okay. Before attending last question, you guys know what I'm going to ask next. Any guess? This is something normally I will do in all my YouTube session. Some participants might be get bored of this stuff, but that's okay. I can't help. Guys, any guess what I'm going to ask? Any guess? Exactly. Thank you, Ajanta. Guys, come on, smash the like button. I'm seeing 55 participants in this live training and I need 55 likes. Come on, guys. If my questions are challenging you, if you are learning something new from my session, I want you guys to go and smash the like button. Come on. Good. Good. Thank you so much for doing this. You guys are killing it. Thank you. Okay, with this, let's complete the last question of our session today. I'm going to start the timer and your time starts now. Okay, let me read the chat. And B is unanimous. Great job, guys. Let me take up this question. You are the project manager of an agile project featuring a software team. During testing of the software, few defects have been found in the software. Your product owner was not satisfied with this because this may delay the release date of the software. Which of the following should the project manager do next? Okay, what I understood from the question is I'm working in a software project. During the testing of my software, some defects have been found. My product owner was not satisfied with this. And what was asked in the question, as a project manager, what should I do next? Any defect, first step, root cause analysis. Simple. Let's read options. Option A, inform the team about the defects in the daily stand up meeting and get the definition of done and ready updated. See, you can inform the team about the defects in the daily stand up meeting, but why you want to update definition of done and ready? So for me, it doesn't make any sense. Option A doesn't make any sense. A, not a good choice. Let me read option B. Execute root cause analysis together with the agile team. This is an excellent choice. As I already stated, when you're finding any defect, first you have to log it in the issue log. After that, you have to do root cause analysis. Considering option B, I'm eliminating option A. Let me read option C. Stop the sprint to meet the product owner and team to update the product backlog. See, just because you found defects, you don't want to stop the sprint. It's a kind of extreme step. So C is eliminated. Let me read the last option, which is D. Discuss this topic in the sprint retrospective meeting and find a solution. See, this is also a very good choice. In retrospective meeting, we will be discussing things which went well and not went well. What you have in the question, defect is something which not went well. This can be a topic in the retrospective, and then you can find a solution. It's a very good choice. Now I have B and I have D. I have to pick between B and D. I will go for B. Let me tell you my reasoning for that. See, consider your sprint duration is 30 days. Let's make an assumption. On day one, you found a defect. When sprint retrospective meeting will happen? Only on day 30. Will you wait until day 30 to discuss this defect? No, right? So now ask yourself, which one is good? Definitely option B. In option B, you are immediately trying to find the root cause of the problem. Sorry, in option B, you are immediately trying to find the root cause of the problem, whereas in D, you're kind of postponing the problem until sprint retrospective. For this reason, I'm eliminating option D. My pick would be option B for this question. Okay, guys. So with this, we came to the end of our session. I hope you guys have liked today's session, and I believe you have learned something new. And thank you so much for your participation. And before you guys leave, I just want to give you guys an update. So normally, it's my habit to launch videos on YouTube where I will be talking some generic stuffs about project management, or I will be explaining some PMP concept. And next week I was planning to launch a video, and today I was thinking about which video I should launch. I felt like one of the common question, or one of the common complaints which I receive from my students or any PMP aspirants are, people always used to say, Gautam, I'm so busy with my professional and personal life. You know what? I could not able to give that time for preparing for my PMP exam. This is the common complaint I will receive, and people say that because I'm demotivated because of that reason. So I'm going to make a video for this, and then I'm going to give you a simple solution for this challenge, what normally all professionals have in their life. And this week I'm going to record that video. Next week the video will be launched. I think that video will help because that video is something I'm making out of experiences, means from my own preparation of PMP experience, and also after my students pass, I always have discussion with them, and then I'll try to understand how they prepared for the PMP exam. With that experience, I'm going to make one video. I hope that will help you, and this will be launched next week, just for your information. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your participation, and we will meet again next week, same time. Until then, bye. Take care. Okay, so I got able to see a lot of people are wishing me. Thank you so much, guys. Since I have an another urgent workshop which I wanted to join, so I can't spend more time with you guys. And thank you so much for your wishes. And again, see you next week. Bye.